I think we know why we're here. We're here because the American consumer is being pummeled at the gasoline pump on a daily basis. And they want to know, how did we get from $30 a barrel of oil and $1.50 for a gallon on the day that George Bush and Dick Cheney were sworn in to a point now where it's $140 a barrel and more than $4 a gallon gasoline now? Well, it's a very simple formula during the Bush-Cheney era. It's 2 oil men in the White House for 2 terms equals $4 a gallon gasoline. Oil math in the United States is very simple. They put together a secret energy plan, Dick Cheney and George Bush, on day 1 in the White House. And today we're out here debating whether or not it's a success. Now, from the oil industry perspective, it is. And they were the only ones allowed into these secret meetings with the president and the vice president. But for the American people, they're being kept upside down at the pump. And when we, as Democrats, say, you can go right now and drill up in the Petroleum Reserve, you can go offshore, you can go into all of these other locations that are already permitted. I will not yield at this time. No, there is absolutely no interest on the part of the oil industry. And when we say to the oil industry and to the Bush administration, instead of drilling off of the beaches of the United States first, how about going to the Strategic Petroleum Reserve? How about taking 70 million barrels there and starting to deploy it to put the fear of God into the oil industry, into speculators, into traders? The president says, I would never use that because it's a free market, the price of oil out in the marketplace. So what we're saying is, don't go to the beaches first, go to the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, but they will not do it. So the drill bill of Mr. Rahal is very simple. He says, instead of drilling somewhere 20 years from now to give an insignificant relief, Mr. Rahal is saying, drill now in the 68 million acres that you already have, which has oil. We need, instead of drilling for 20 years from now, we need to tap the oil where we have it on the land in the United States today. We need to tap the Strategic Petroleum Reserve immediately to protect the American consumer. We need to tap into renewable energy resources in order to protect the American people now with wind and solar. The Bush administration says, no. I'm with the American Petroleum Institute, not the American consumer at the pump. And that's why we are out here, in order to say to the oil industry and to the Republican Party, stop your coalition, which has driven the price of oil to a point where consumers are being tipped upside down at the pump.